And we're back. Next up, a week from Tuesday, Texas and Ohio. Hillary Clinton's been going around in those two states saying, let's get real. Barack Obama addressed that issue at the debate on Thursday. Let's watch.
Senator Clinton of late has said, let's get real. And the implication is that the people who've been voting for me or involved in my campaign are somehow delusional. And that the 20 million people who've been paying attention to 19 debates and the editorial boards all across the country at newspapers who've given me endorsements, including every major newspaper here in the state of Texas. The thinking is that somehow they're being duped.
They're being duped. I go cry. All these Obama Moonies out there.
I thought that was a very effective response. It is possible to have some fun with the Obama movement. Did you see when he blew his nose on stage the other day and the crowd started cheering? And I thought that was Jon Stewart or The Onion or something. I couldn't believe it. That said, I thought that was a very effective response in a couple ways. One, Obama has this very disarming way of laughing at himself. He's got a smooth, cool sense of humor. That works very well. And also, I think just generally speaking, it touches on something I was saying a couple minutes ago. He's been very effective at putting down Hillary as kind of representing a sort of cynicism, things that can't be done, putting a limit on our hopes, telling people when they're excited, calm down, and there's nothing exciting about that. So I thought it was a devastating response, actually.
But it was interesting because part of perhaps the failure of her campaign is not anticipating the strength of Barack Obama and being dismissive of this quote-unquote movement. I had written something down a while ago that she said, others might be joining a movement. I'm joining you on the night shift, on the day shift. Now, that's how she sees things. I'm there working in the trenches. I'm going to join you on the night shift. But others are joining this movement. She's dismissive of those who have joined in his movement. And I think that has been one of the Achilles heels of her campaign, is failing to understand this mood out there for change. And in exit poll after exit poll, we have seen that change, almost by 2 to 1, is more important to voters than experience. On experience, she wins in the 90th percentile. She did in Wisconsin, too. But voters, for some reason, want change in this country. And while she tried at one point to appropriate the change message, it's not worked.
What I don't understand is how the campaign, the Clinton campaign, a bunch of professionals who've done this successfully for many years, failed to see themselves being outflanked by the Obama campaign machine, by the ground game. I mean, didn't they notice all these kids running around Iowa, winning the caucuses? Didn't they notice that they were losing all these other caucus states and that they were being essentially out-hustled on the ground by what looked like a superior organization?
It was so interesting. In 2004, I went out to Iowa and saw a lot of the Dean, what do they call them? Deaniacs. And they all had orange wool caps on, but very few of them were from Iowa. Their kids were shipped in from out of state. This year, I went to Iowa, and the kids running the Obama campaign were all native kids.
But Tim, isn't it possible that the Dean example lulled the Hillary campaign into a sense of complacency? They thought, we've seen the kids get carried away with their websites and their text messaging, and it all falls apart in the end, and just wait it out. I suspect that may be part of it.
At the Obama-Winfrey rally, when they said, okay, everybody get up, you all know, you all have a text cell phone, they all have the cell phone. Now you know 5 people you can text right now and tell them they have to vote. And I saw people clicking madly. I said, my God, what a way to communicate. What a way to organize.
I mean, we have people who are contributing $50 a month automatically. People who are contributing $50 a month automatically. Gone online and done that. And without any sort of prompting, really, by Barack Obama himself. It's a viral movement. In other words, it is spread by friends, which is the best kind of marketing and advertising, which is if I tell Gene to go out and buy something, he's more willing to trust me than a commercial to go buy something because we're, friendly with one another. And so this viral movement has helped Barack Obama in a way that I think Hillary Clinton didn't anticipate. I was struck that Hillary Clinton still in speeches said, and log on to my website, www.hillaryclinton.com. And I thought to myself, how 2000 that is. Because everybody knows, if you're interested in a candidate, to find how to find their website, right?
Right. 2000. That's recent, no? That's recent, no? That's not too old.
The other impression I've gotten, though, is that even paid staffers in the Obama campaign at very low levels seem to have a sense of agency, a sense of that they are a thinking part of the campaign, that they have internalized the discussions that are going on at higher levels, that they participate in those discussions, and that they can within parameters act independently. It doesn't seem to be strictly hierarchical. It could be a newer, more networked kind of organization. This is my hypothesis.
Yeah. I had a conservative Republican say to me, both about Ron Paul and Barack Obama, I wish we had that passion. I wish we had that intensity in our campaign. They see it. I mean, Ron Paul had the same kind of sense of discipline amongst his supporters in terms of funding his campaign, all very high tech. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back with a lot more of the debate, Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, and some analysis of the race for the White House right after this.